All right, welcome everybody. Dan from Funded Trader Academy here. We're going to take a look at a trade of the week, and this goes all the way back to last week to kick off last week, and this was from Monday, July 27, 2026. All right, so just to give a little broader context, we're going to take a look at this short continuation trade that we saw develop that day. Before we do that, we got to give a little context here. So you can see we are in what is a broader consolidation band here. And we can see that we're operating from this swing high here down to this swing low. We're on a little pullback here. The broader bearish imbalances, the broader bearish flow is the dominant force here right now, yet we have some short-term bullish flow back to the upside here, okay? So as we set up the day, what we're looking at is a couple of different scenarios. Now, my preference heading into this day, my preference was I wanted to see price dip, show me what we were going to do on this gap up, this Sunday night futures opening gap up, this yellow level right here. I wanted to see how price is going to respond there, right? We had a nice little fair value gap within there as well on the 4 hour. So my preference on the day was for price, the initial impulse move of the market of the day, to be down. That's what I wanted to see happen, okay? So if that happens, I want one of two things. I either want to see price dip, offer me a failed breakdown, and rotate back to the upside, possibly taking out that prior week high, at least this swing high right here. That was one of the scenarios, okay? So again, if the initial impulse move is down, the other scenario is we displace through here, and then we create some more bearish flow for a move back to the downside. Okay, so any one of those two scenarios, right? If the initial impulse move is down, these are the one of these two scenarios is what I want to see play out. So let me go ahead and get rid of these, and let's drill down to some smaller time frames. That was on a 4-hour chart. Okay, so you can still see these imbalances here. You can see this daily or this Sunday night futures opening gap up, right? I have a true volume gap sitting right here. Okay, so again, I want to see that initial impulse move down. Okay, so let's see what we get. Let's drop this thing down to the smaller time frames here. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Let me expand this up. And we're sitting right here at 8:29. We are 1 minute away from market open. Let's see how this market opens up and develops. All right. So we're just going to hit a few buttons here or push forward a little bit. We can see that we have market initial impulse move was down, little swing back to the upside in that first 5-10 minutes. Nothing really actionable at that particular moment in time. Price is still plugging to the downside. Okay, you can see heavy aggressive bearish flow shoving price to the downside. A lot of bearish imbalances up in here, and you can see that heavy aggressive sellers are hitting the bid and pushing price down. Delta and price are in correlation at this particular moment in time. A little bit of a pullback here. Bulls step in for just a moment in time, and they get run over. Okay, so more heavy aggressive bearish flow. We've now taken out that Asian session low. This blue level right here, this 74.87 has now been taken. Okay, so at this particular moment in time, we can definitely see that instead of a failed breakdown here, what we are going to get is a displacing move to the downside. So if you recall, what I wanted to see take place was that if we were to displace through, okay, I want to see a move, a weak pullback into an imbalance that fails to move back to the downside. So let's see what we get. So now we're still seeing price move down. Okay, and along the way, we are creating new imbalances all the way down. Okay, so let's just keep going. Price is still moving down. I still have not pulled back into an imbalance. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that here for a second. Still have yet to pull back into an imbalance. Here's that prior day low. Okay, so we are almost an hour into this marketplace and I have not yet taken a trade. I cannot take advantage of any of this. I did not pull back into any of my imbalances. Okay, so now you're starting to see right there, you can start to see the bears are continuing to shove price to the downside. You see some bullish activity step in here, but the bears are just overwhelming it. Potential traps starting to form here. And now we just took prior day low. Okay, let's keep going. Still nothing actionable, right? Okay, so now go down one more leg here. Okay, so we're starting to see potential traps here. Bulls starting to step in. And now we finally pulled back into an area of imbalance. Okay, so we push up into this area of imbalance. You can see the bulls took over, heavy, aggressive, bearish flow, potential traps here, very weak activity taking place here. Bears are non-existent. Bulls step in and lift price. Okay, lift price right into our pullback area. Okay, so let's just keep watching. Let's see what we get. Potential trap, another potential trap setting up. Now we see that imbalance just got rebalanced. Okay, so we have heavy, aggressive, bearish flow, just shoving price down. We displaced price through our lower levels of interest that we wanted to see. We filled that new week opening gap. Okay, we filled it and we failed it. Now we have a weak pop-up here, right? Heavy, aggressive bulls stepping in here, here, and here. Heavy aggressive bulls pushing this market up. You can see there are no more bullish imbalances to the upside here, right? We are seeing heavy aggressive buyers on the ask, on the wicks of these candles, right? That's setting up for potential traps. Okay, so now we want to see a shift. We want to see some sellers take over. We want to see some sellers take over and we want to see them break structure. So let's watch. Start to see a whole lot of nothing here essentially take place. And now we have bears start to take over and we broke some structures. Let's go ahead and sell. Okay. Stop loss is going to go up here. Take profit. Initial take profit 1 will be at this swing low right here. Ultimately aiming for here. So let's see what we get. You can see the heavy aggressive bears from here. Take over, another weak little pop up here. We cross over the delta flow line. Bears step in again in a big way. Take out that prior day low again and right to this swing low. Do we end up taking out prior week low? No, we didn't on this one. Just this swing low right here. Okay, so let's mark this up. It was a very nice bearish selling continuation trade, right? Right there, right here, to right there. Okay, about a 1.5 to 1. After a while, you can skinny up your stop to this swing high right through here, skinning up your loss. But a very nice continuation trade. You had a bias that was confirmed or negated, right? We had, go ahead and mark this up. We had a bias heading into the day, and it was confirmed or negated, right? We had a narrative confirmed. We had a setup, and we had a trigger. All right? And we had a nice little 23-point trade to the downside here, all the way back to this swing low. Okay? Hope that was helpful. We'll see you guys over on the next video.
Hey everyone, it's Dale here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like to trade alongside me and our team of prop firm funded traders every day, then click the link below the video and hop aboard. We are looking forward to trading with you.